RTMS.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the next episode of the RTTSB Weekly Recap. I am, of course, DHC52, your lovely commissioner. Still in that low period, waiting on Neon to drop, that kind of thing. So this episode, we are going to go into my Year 1 division winners and playoff predictions. Got those right here. Yes, I wrote that down because I am god-awful at remembering things. So, going to get into it here. I've got three separate papers here. The playoffs. Okay, so my division winners, and I'm going to go in order of also playoff seeding. So the first team will be the 1 seed and so on and so forth. So for the NFC, I got the 1 seed as the Bucks. I've got the 2 seed as the Eagles. The 3 seed is going to be the Cardinals. The 4 seed is going to be the Lions. The 5 seed is going to be the Panthers. The 6th seed is going to be the 49ers, and I've got the 7th seed being the Cowboys. It's always tough year 1, because the teams are going to be about as even as they could possibly be in the first season of things here. So total guesses here, but it's kind of what I'm thinking right now. AFC, I've got the 1 seed as the Steelers, the 2 seed as the Bills, the 3 seed is the Titans, the 4 seed is the Broncos, the 5 seed is the Dolphins, and the 6 seed is the Chargers, and then wrapping that up, I got the 7 seed being the Jets. So that's what I've got as my division winners, and then obviously our wild card teams as well for year 1. Let's move on to the playoffs here. NFC playoffs in round 1, we're going to have Eagles versus Cowboys. I've got the Eagles taking this matchup. Second game, we've got the Cards versus the 49ers. I've got the Cardinals taking this matchup. And then we've got the Lions versus the Panthers. I've got the Panthers taking this matchup. Let's see, in round 2, I've got the Bucks versus the Panthers. I've got the Bucks taking this matchup. And then we got the Eagles versus the Cardinals. I've got the Eagles taking this matchup, which leads us to our NFC Championship game for year 1 is Bucks versus the Eagles. And I've got the Bucks being the NFC representative for the year 1 Super Bowl. AFC playoffs. I've got the Bills versus the Jets here, and I've got the Bills taking that victory. I got the Titans versus the Chargers. I've got the Titans taking this victory. I've got the Broncos versus the Dolphins. I've got the Broncos taking this one. Round 2, Steelers versus Broncos. I've got the Steelers taking this victory. And then Titans versus Bills. I've got the Bills winning this one. So the AFC Championship game is Steelers versus Bills. And I've got the Steelers taking this one. So our Super Bowl this year, Dice, Jeremiah, Bucks, Steelers, and I've got the Bucks taking home the very first Super Bowl for Madden 26. Those are my predictions. Just a couple of interesting tidbits here. If you want to throw out some award predictions, I will say our MVP will be Baker Mayfield. Very high on Jeremiah and the Bucks in year 1 for sure, if he continues to play like he did last year. Coach of the year, I'm going to give that to Dice and the Steelers. I think he'll overall maybe have a better record than Jeremiah does, so I'm gonna lean towards that. And then rookie of the year, I haven't really thought about the rookie of the year, but let's go with Cam Ward for rookie of the year. Probably Cam Ward. I'm trying to think. Jalen Milroe, I'm pretty sure he's going to start for Seattle this year. I think that's what D Jones going to roll with. I mean, quarterback is definitely the easy spot there to say maybe rookie of the year, but yeah, let's go Cam Ward or Jalen Milroe. I'm going to cheat there and go with two. So just there's some of the awards that I think might be useful there. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. I mean, those are all my predictions for year one. And like I said, if I hit all these perfectly, that's pretty cool. Just a couple housekeeping. I do this at the end of every video. Obviously, you guys saw, I'm filming this on Monday, so you saw today that the hover rule is no longer in effect. That was voted on by the commissioners, and the vote was unanimous. There was not a single no vote to keep the rule, so it was all yes to remove it. So that's what we did. To counteract some of that, I added in on the rule sheet about the touch and go rule. So just make sure you read that and it's in its entirety. By the time this video comes out, we may already have an answer to what I'm about to say, but so we don't know when the companion app is coming out, and that dictates Neon. So you can't do Neon without the companion app. So possibly going to be putting up a poll at some point today or this week. And when I say today, this is Monday. But got to talk with commissioners about it. But basically the way I see it, we have two options. A, we're going to start the league this week with no trades until Neon is active. Or B, we're going to just wait until Neon is updated. I've ran a bunch of tests on some offline leagues with different rosters and that kind of thing. I think I found a roster that is good and that fixes everything. No real major glitches there. There's one little thing when you load in. So there's some players that already have wear and tear, but once you advance a week, that goes away. So that's not even a problem. So no major glitches. The roster fixes the 99 D tackles. So I think I've got all that squared away. I've ran 5 or 6 different offline leagues testing out different rosters and that kind of thing just to see what works and what doesn't work. Custom coaches obviously are going to be a big deal. And everybody who has seen, I posted a thing in the announcements today with the way the coaching abilities are. We're going to keep that. Try to not to give anybody too big of an advantage up front, so you cannot hire any current head coaches for your coordinators. Let's just keep that in mind. Also, I say it again, save streams because we're going to be monitoring those throughout the whole cover. Anyway, guys, short and sweet video today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you don't agree with my round or year one predictions of division winners and playoffs, post yours down below in the comments or in the Discord. I'd like to see them. Anyway, peace, y'all.